have a feeling our vlogs are going to be full of me making stupid voices soon.
Hold on, we got a diaper change.
He's hanging on for dear life.
Hold on, we got a diaper change.
Hang on, Bear. Hold on. Hey, Dr. Lowe said that we can put Vaseline on his skin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That'll help the dryness. He also said that we could get his ears molded. And it would be about $1,200, and they use special tape.
Why would we do that?
It was a tongue-in-cheek comment saying that they make a ton of money off of stuff like that.
Who does that?
Exactly. It's like some type of infant plastic surgeon or something. Oh, my goodness. You don't have to hang on to that. You're not going to fall.
Do people just like love infant ears?
Aw. This is normally her witching hour. So this is very peaceful. It's hard to wake her up. But it's time to eat. We've had the babies home for
3 weeks and 2 days.
3 weeks and 2 days.
Well,
so home for 3 weeks. So that's 21 days, and we've had 21 different strategies for bedtime. So this is tonight's strategy. We're gonna be feeding them in the Twinsy Pillow by bottle. But this one is not even remotely awake, and that is not good. This guy ate 3.3 ounces like 2 hours ago, and here he is chugging almost 3 ounces again. You continue to amaze me every single day.
Is he girl or boy?
Yeah, he is. Lendl. She's gonna be the one that, like, even on Christmas Day, we're gonna have to wake her up.
I don't know.
Going pretty well.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. We should get what? Oh. Morning, Lindaloo. Good morning. Morning, Rusty. Watching your babies. Morning, Rio. Hope you guys all slept well. Lindell might still be hungry. Bear couldn't be more content.
Belly full.
Mm-hmm. That belly. Lindaloo. Morning, Bear. You watching TV? Should we read a book? Bear likes watching the downhill skiing on the Olympics trials. Don't you, Bear? Baron. Little Baron. I have a feeling our vlogs are going to be full of me making stupid voices soon. Good morning, Iris. Nice of you to join us. This guy's a happy camper. He's like the king of happy wake time and just hanging out, entertaining himself. This one pretty much goes to sleep right after she eats every time. And they're just really different. We talked to our pediatrician about it, and he was like, yep, those are both normal. So we just let her sleep and we let him play. That was cute. Whoa. He's figured out how to kick the piano. I'm sure it's totally intentional. Right, Bear? Do it. Push it. You're right there. Push it. Come on. I'm wondering how you got your sock off and how it got all the way over here. He didn't like that. Sorry, buddy. So I'm just now getting around to talking about the pediatrician appointment that we went to yesterday. I guess that was yesterday. Or was it 2 days ago? I don't know. It turns out he agrees that she does have a lip tie, that Lindell has a lip tie, but he thinks it's not related whatsoever to the issues that we're having. So he said he would clip it like for my reassurance, and it would cost like $100 and something. And he said he would only be doing it for my reassurance. It wouldn't be beneficial to her at all, and she would be in pain for a day or two. So what he thinks is more likely is the fact that she has reflux, and that's causing more of the issues that she's having, like the spitting up even like 20 minutes after a feeding. What doesn't sit well with me is that doesn't fix the problem that she's having trouble latching about 50% of the time. But through trial and error, we figured out that she will take a bottle really well at night, and she'll breastfeed really well during the day. So that's what we've been doing, and it helps me a lot because that allows Brad to help me with the night feedings. Bear, on the other hand, I mean, he does pretty well with either bottle or breast most of the time, but he gets really tired while he's feeding, so sometimes he'll fall asleep and I feel like he's only got like an ounce or an ounce and a half. I've started weighing them to figure out how much they're getting fed, and that's exactly what's happening, is he's just not getting a full feeding some of the time. So I'm bottle feeding him at night too, just so that I know he's getting enough to make it a 2 or 3 hour stretch. Otherwise he's waking up an hour and a half later, and I just can't function the next day. So that's the update on the pediatrician visit. Bear didn't have a tie at all, so that's good. And the doctor recommended some reflux medicine for Lendl, which we started, but it's like really sticky and messy, and honestly I didn't really notice a difference when she takes it. What's helped the most is sitting her up for like 20 or 30 minutes after she eats. So that's what we're doing. I guess we'll see how that goes for a little while, and if I feel like we're still having issues that might be related to the tie, we'll get a second opinion or just have our pediatrician do it even though he doesn't recommend it. So we'll see how it goes. By the way, when I say bottle feeding, I mean breast milk that we put into a bottle. They still haven't had any formula, and it's my goal to keep it that way. This is his favorite. When we have to buy time, we need just 5 or 10 minutes before the next feeding, this is what we do. He loves it.
Alexa, play Sarah McLachlan, In the Arms of an Angel.
Angel by Sarah McLachlan.
Alexa, play I Will Remember You.
I Will Remember You, live by Sarah McLachlan.
I remember you, but I don't recognize you.
I will remember you. Will you remember
You're gonna make me really cry.
Don't let your love pass.
So as you saw, my mom left this morning. That was really, really, really hard. I knew it was going to be, and I think it was even worse than I was expecting. So I'm gonna try not to think about it so I don't start crying again. Brad left to go to the grocery store so that we can kind of bulk up our groceries and have just some easy meals to throw together for this next 2 weeks while my mom's gone. I will have my Aunt Laurie here. It's actually my mom's youngest sister, and she arrives this afternoon. So we really only have like an 8-hour period of having no help, and then Laurie will be here for a week, and then we have a week of being 100% solo. So I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna make it through that week, but we'll do it. I mean, people do this all the time, right? So anyway, our breastfeeding journey is so bizarre right now, and it's consuming all of my like thoughts and energy trying to figure out what's gonna work best for us. And I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, and I feel like there's a lot of things I've done right. So I'm actually gonna do a 1-month postpartum update on me and the babies on Tuesday, maybe, is when they're technically turning 1 month. So if that works out that day, I'll film it then and I'll talk more detail about this. But part of the confusing thing with breastfeeding twins is getting your supply substantial enough to nurture, satisfy both of them. When you have one baby, you can offer them the other breast when they're done with the first one, and I obviously can't do that because the other breast is for the other baby. So I've been, like, my thought process has been I pump a lot to get my supply up and get a bunch of stash built up in our freezer so that I can offer them that when they're not satisfied just from me. I don't know if that's been the best strategy because I feel like my supply has taken a hit, latching them less and feeding them bottles more. I've talked to several lactation consultants. One said pump more, one said put the pump away. So I feel like it's just kind of a trial and error thing. Additionally, like the bottles that we're using, it feels like every day I'm picking a different bottle that works better for them. Lyndall definitely needs the slow flow preemie nipple because she was having trouble like going back and forth from breast to bottle. Now Bear's doing that, and he's been using like a level 1 nipple, but I think it comes out quite a bit faster, and he even chokes on it. And now I think he's pretty lazy on the breast, and he's not doing much damage when he's breastfeeding, so then he's hungry like an hour later. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think maybe I'm just gonna go back to exclusively breastfeeding on demand, and I'm just not sure. So stay tuned. It feels like my strategy, just like bedtime strategy changes every single day, breastfeeding strategy changes every single day. It's okay, buddy. But the thought of exclusively breastfeeding them is extremely daunting to me, because that means I pretty much have a baby on my breast all day and night. It was like 9 hours a day that I was breastfeeding them, and I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. This is hard.
Mrs. Barb already?
Seriously.
Having to shop for yourself really stinks.
I forgot what grocery shopping's like. What's the outside world look like?
It's really nice out.
Is it?
Does anybody else play the game where they try to bring as much stuff at one time as possible?
You can do better than that, honey.
Okay, I definitely could, but I had to like open the door and stuff.
Yep. So on our board here, in addition to our stars that we've been doing for the kids, looks like we haven't updated it since the 23rd. Man down. Today's the 27th. I've also like tried to start weighing them and doing weighed feedings to see how much they're getting when they're breastfeeding. And we're so far using this janky system here with our like coffee grounds scale and this little Tupperware deal. I did order a scale that's also a bathtub, and it's a bathtub that tells you the exact temperature of the water that you have in it. Our current bath situation, if you've seen that vlog, is putting their little tub in the bathtub and then like standing in the tub and hunching over them. It doesn't work great. It's not horrible, and honestly, like, my back didn't really hurt that bad. I just don't want to strip down so that I can get in the tub with them every time, and we don't have a sink tub. So that tub will serve many purposes, including cleaning them and also weighing them for weighed feedings, breastfeeding. So I don't know. I feel like I had a moment of like really second guessing myself earlier. Glad I got it on the vlog. I feel like there are people who think that they have all the right answers, and when you're a brand new mom and you're second guessing everything and you're trying a bunch of different ways of getting the baby their nourishment, you don't necessarily know if you're doing things right, but I feel like you're not doing things wrong. Trying different things, trying bottles, breasts, pumped milk, if you need to supplement with formula, I don't feel like there's a wrong answer. So I don't know, I vary from hour to hour on feeling like I'm doing the best I can and feeling like I could second guess every single decision I'm making. And that's just with breastfeeding. That doesn't include any other aspect of caring for these guys. So just, I guess my message is don't be so hard on yourself, and I'll try to take my own advice on that.